Hi. So, um, if you saw the first take of this, you didn't have to, but you did. And, if this was a live comic event, I would be having to remind you there are no refunds. But it's not unless you subscribe to YouTube Premium. And if that's the case, I don't know if this is costing you money or not, but I mean, what? What? You're subscribed to? Like, no, we just no. This is mostly so that hopefully, the quality control people at YouTube see this video and they tell their bosses, like, yeah, no one gives a shit, and you can't take. I mean, just do TikTok Premium and make it so that it's even stupider than TikTok is, and not only can't you have to be able to only watch it on your phones, but you can only watch content while you're taking a shit. You know what I mean? Like, but it's TikTok, so it's so worth it and so different. So I went to college, and God knows that I would not have my job as a glorified beverage stock boy without my degree in television film arts. Unfortunately, that actually might be the case. But yeah, I went to a program called Television Film Arts. I was part of the first wave, first generation, this very prestigious, amazing program. It was really fucking cool. It was amazing. It was super cool. It was awesome. But like it was a huge deal. Came out in the paper. This new program's going. I got in, and me and my parents were so excited because our thought process was, I can just walk in to 30 Rock, slam my degree on Lorne Michaels' desk, and he'd be like, "You're head writer now. Welcome to Weekend Update." Something like that. That's kind of really what we thought. It was gonna. That's how my life trajectory is gonna get. No. So my one professor, that ran the whole thing, he gave us the sage wisdom. And keeping in mind, I started college in 2008, the same year as the recession. He said, "Hey, listen, all you got to do once you graduate is just save up a measly $10,000, that kind of $10,000, that exact kind of 10,000 as the number and the dollars as in the money. And then just move to New York and move to New York or LA and get an internship, and be sure to stick your nose as far up the everyone executive's ass as possible when you get the chance, and your talent will reign supreme and shine like 1,000 suns." Something like that. The one thing that was verbatim was the $10,000. He's like a former, he votes for the Oscars. I mean, he would brag about being gluten free. He's one of those kind of guys. But I love you, Jeff Hirschberg, so much. Anyway, so that it didn't. Spoiler alert! I didn't save the $10,000. He also suggested, like, I remember he did say, like, just try to go a year without smoking weed, to the class, and put that money aside. I'm like, motherfucker, look, I understand you do the job you love. You've never worked a day in your life, but Klaus, my other cat, is Witchy. If you saw Take One, you know that what Oscar queen she is. There he is, cosplay. Yeah, I just wanted him to say hi because I have two cats, and I'm not. I have two cats. I live by myself, and yet I'm not single. That is an anomaly, especially for millennials. You do the job you love. You never work a day in your life. That's that. I get it, man. And $10,000. It has nothing to do with that, but also $10,000 has nothing to do with anything because it's $10,000. And you're gonna tell me not to smoke weed? You're gonna say that first off, if my budget for weed that year was $10,000, then I wouldn't be doing any of this, pointless YouTube stand-up because I'd have nothing to complain about. But no. Anyway, so I still love it. I mean, I went to school for doing what I love. It's writing comedy. I made funny movies. If you want to explore my channel, there's two that I made. There's my freshman year. I think it's online. Max and Dave Go to Idaho. And it's a total ripoff of an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia that centers around a young lad being roofied some acid against his will. And chaos ensues, aka he falls in love with a hooker and he's on acid. But oh, and by the way, I got the college love of my life to play the said hooker. I just felt like putting that on the internet. Why not? I hope she's doing well. And then the other movie I made that completely derailed the last video. It's a spoof James Bond spy thing. You can see. I just, yeah. Don't look at the other video, Seamus, and don't try to do a meta thing like you did in the last video, like making fun of how this is really just all like a no. That's not what I wish it was. Anyway, so it was good. It was worth it. But I mostly want to talk about what ended up being the funniest fucking video anyone made in the class. And I think I'm just going to do a part 3 because this is so long. And what do you think? You can't see it, damn it. Wait. She did something cute as if to suggest, she had a judgment on it. What do you think? She doesn't think much, nor does she have to. And she is kind of giving me the look at why are you, what's your fucking deal? I don't think much because I'm already smarter than you, dumbass. As if somehow I'm lording some sort of superiority over you. No. There's really people out there that don't like cats. What are you doing with your life? Let's just go with 3. I did a good job of introducing what my college major was, which should have taken 37 seconds. Do I try to do it from the get-go, the next video? Whole thing. No stupid bullshit in the meantime. Well, there'll be 4 videos if I do decide to do that. I suck. Itchy doesn't.